commend Troy for an outstanding effort tonight. It's been a long time since we've given up 82 points here at home. I just thought their energy and effort, the way they honored the game, how they played the game was outstanding tonight. Beat us on the boards by 3, had 27 offensive boards, 18 in the second half. Got to the line 16 times in the second half after going 9 in the first. Contrary to us, who we only went to the free throw line 5 times in the second half, which is a great indication of our lack of being aggressive. They had 32 fast break points, and again, I just thought they were outstanding tonight. I know they're going to have a great season. Just want to commend them on a job well done. We certainly were fortunate to have Myah on our team tonight. 20 points, 7 assists, 5 steals. I just thought her energy and effort tonight really stood out. Part of it was because she was playing really hard, and part of it was because some of her teammates weren't playing very hard. Thought Jo was back to her old self, 9 for 17, 6 out of 6 at the line, 5 offensive rebounds. She had 4 assists, no turnovers in 20 minutes, and gutted it out on a bad wheel. Jess had 19, 14 in 4 blocks, and so I'd like to sit here and tell you how happy I am, but I think y'all can tell. I'm really excited that we had 1,000 teddy bears tonight. That'll be donated to people in this area for Christmas, which I am so proud of. I want to thank our fans for that. It's always a special thing that we can do, and teaches our kids and our youth to give back to the community. And so I'm really proud of that. I appreciate our fans, our 6,800 that were there tonight. And again, it's nice to score all those points, but all we did is show the country we can't get back in transition defense, and we have a hard time picking up in transition. And if you'll play just a little bit harder and have a little more toughness, you can get a bunch of rebounds from us. So, but that's kind of how we practiced, y'all. Last couple of days, we played really well the other night. I told y'all I wasn't going to apologize for playing well, and we've come in the last 2 days, and bottom line is I've not done a good job as a coach, and so this is what you get tonight. Our immaturity, I think, really shows. It's glaring in my mind, and, almost to a point where it's embarrassing, to be honest with you. And we'll keep working. Our coaching staff's going to keep working, teaching these young ladies. But we certainly. These 3 up here played pretty well, but boy, defensively we had a lot of issues tonight.
I will take questions. We don't have much, so just
players.
anybody.
What do you mean by immaturity? Whenever you're, are you talking about just the?
Well, today for shoot around, I'll give you an example. We had 4 kids on the floor at the time they're supposed to be out there. So we had nine kids that were late getting on the floor on the day of the game for a shoot around. So if Myah doesn't talk me out of it, I was going to start the game with 4 players tonight and take a technical foul. But these are the things a lot of people don't get, they don't see, and but I mean it is what it is. But it's not how you prepare. You only get X number of games to play. And again, my fault. I'll take full responsibility for that. I'll go through the locker room and make sure everybody's dress taped, ready to go on the floor at the right time. But you think if you're a player and you're excited on game day, you're ready to get to shoot around, you're ready to get through and get after it. And I just thought our effort tonight was really indicative of that. Again, I'll take full responsibility for that. It's my fault, Robbie. I've got to do a better job of coaching and teaching these young people, and so that's just one example.
Myah, you were really locked in on both ends. It seemed like everything was kind of flowing through you, whether it be, leading the fast break or whatever. Just how do you feel like, what did you kind of assess from your game tonight? How do you feel like you performed?
I mean, we got the win. We definitely let up too many points. I just try to help as far as defense. I take pride in defense and helping my teammates as much as I can, being that energy player, and I kind of seen it throughout the team that the energy wasn't there. So I tried to be that energy player tonight on the defense end, diving on the floor, taking charges, things like that, to show my teammates, like, we need to pick it up. And as you all can see and my teammates can see, the energy and the level of excitement that goes on in the Coliseum when I take a charge. Anybody take a charge is just lightning. It just fills us up, and it just gives us energy. So I just tried to be that tonight for my team, and just go out and play as hard as I can.
Go Dan.
To Jess and Myah, obviously this is the year that y'all have stepped into bigger roles, playing almost double or more minutes this year than last. How did you guys kind of prep for that? And I guess, was tonight kind of evidence of what you guys feel like you guys can be as kind of a 1-2 punch in addition to Joe?
I feel like me and Jess have been preparing for this moment last year, or for me the year before, because it's my third year. But when Big T was here and Zion was here and all those bigs that were here before Jess, and then for me when Mo was here and Jordan and Jazz, they pushed us every day, and we pushed them back in practice, and we gutted it out. We went hard in practice. We made them better, and we just waited our turn, and now it's here. And so now we just embrace the opportunity, get better each and every day, and embrace the role that we have, and just try to get better in each and every day.
Tyler.
Vic, have you ever had a situation like tonight where not everyone was out there for shoot around, and if you have, what'd you do then, and what are you going to do this time
Never.
to kind of...
Never. Yeah, I've never had that happen. I mean, usually your leadership will get people out on time. But usually, I mean, game day, usually everybody's pretty fired up and out there. And again, it's on me. It's my fault. It's not their fault. If you're gonna, for me, it's my job to coach and teach these young ladies to understand the importance of doing the little things. And that's what this is. This is a little thing. People can judge me, they can criticize me, and that's fine. I can wear that. There's a big picture for me. We win by whatever we won by tonight, 30. And, I guess you can be all fired up and happy about it, or you can really see it for what it is. And so again, my job, I got to do better with these kids, because to me, we're not better today than we were when we played Friday night. I thought we played really well Friday night. That team's not that bad, and we made them look really bad. And I told y'all I'm not going to apologize when we play well. Yeah, we scored a lot of points tonight, and I'm really excited about that, and it really started with Myah. I mean, Myah, to me, was the difference in the game. She was the best player on the floor, and like a true difference impact player, she made everybody else around her better. That's what a leader does. That's what an impact player does. She did that tonight, and I'm sure Joe and Jessika would tell you that helped them and do what they did. But I thought, like Joe, I thought she was energetic on the boards. I just thought she was really good. Like, we had one player got beat on a free throw block out every time she was in there tonight. I mean, she got beat across on every time. Well, you say, well, why are you bringing that? Well, don't worry. Everybody that gets tonight's film, they're going to see that. There's going to be a scouting report on everything we did wrong tonight. There will be a scouting report on that. It gives everybody hope. And so, again, Myah, all those charges, I mean, she's stepping in front of some pretty big freight trains out there. And just, I'm so proud of her. She's, without a doubt, our best help defender by far. I thought Jessika, she tried to take that one early, and it was close, but she was right there. That shows you're engaged. That shows you're really paying attention. And we put that on the board early. Let's get a couple charges early. It'll stop all that penetration. The other teams in the bonus, and we just go out there and foul them 50 feet from the basket. Go give them 2 points. That's just a lack of But again, I'll take responsibility for that. I gotta coach better and teach better and make them understand it's not okay to go do that. I mean, we put them on the line 16 times the second half after only 9 in the first. So obviously I've got to do a better job. And it happens when you have young players, and it happens when you're immaturity, when you have some immaturity. And so, you know, we'll fix it, we'll get better, but you got to think about your question. It's very unusual, very unusual. So the answer is no. I've never had to deal with that before. So I will deal with it, but you know, it's nothing that I've had to handle before.
Ben?
Vic, you mentioned, at least in the past, that this year's kind of a growing experience for you as a coach as well as the team. With a night like tonight, do you see this as kind of one of those things that, you know, as a team you all can learn from, both for you as a coach and as a team going forward?
Well, I've had young teams before. I don't have to learn. I've been doing this now 35 or 6 years. So I'm past. I've got some experience in just about everything. But you know, I think what you have is we've had so much maturity and some veterans the last 3 years in a row. And now, this is my senior. I barely have her. And after that, we dropped down to a couple of juniors, and you know, our third junior is a junior college transfer that hasn't played a lot at this level. So, you know, again, I am responsible. Good, bad, or indifferent, you know, I am responsible. And y'all know I have a certain level of expectation for these young ladies in everything they do. And when they have the opportunity to go out in the hump and play before 6,800 tonight, there's just a level of expectation that I have. And I just felt like tonight, for a few of them, we didn't quite get that. These three played pretty hard, you know.
Anything else? All right, thank you all.
Appreciate you.
Before we go, make sure you put in the paper, we play
Thursday.
play Thursday night at Jackson State. We're not at the big house. Wednesday night at the Jackson Hilton, there's a reception where we'll sign autographs. The girls will sign autographs, and people will have access to them for pictures and autographs. That's 6 o'clock Wednesday night at the Jackson Hilton. And then Thursday night, please, everybody in that area, please come out and support these young ladies. They're going to play really well for you. They'll be back. They'll be better. And, you know, we're excited to have the chance to go down there. It's my understanding tickets are $30 and $15, which is a little steep. I understand, but I didn't set the prices. So, but we just really, you know, this is what I like to do. I like to take these young ladies throughout the state and play all over the state. And this was an opportunity for us to go down there. And it was also an opportunity to grow the game and you know, help Jackson State a little bit. And we're glad to do that. So I'm excited that they're going to get to go down there and play in the state capitol. And we have so many Bulldog fans down there. And it starts on Wednesday night, even though we play Thursday night at 7. Wednesday night at 6. I think we'll get there at 6 or 6:30, and they'll have access to our kids. So we look forward to seeing all our Bulldogs in the central part of the state, and just appreciate their support. So again, thank you guys for being here tonight. Praise the Lord, Bulldogs.